Let us expose a brutal clinical reality right from the first second. If you are fighting type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or severe insulin resistance, you are trapped between two massive corporate lies. On one side, wellness influencers scream that dairy is toxic poison you must banish forever. On the other side, marketing campaigns promise that one glass of exotic plant milk will melt your diabetes away while you sleep. Both sides are lying directly to your face. They want your panic and they want your credit card. Here is the real, unfiltered metabolic data. The wrong liquid carbohydrate source ravages your daily glucose stability, forcing your pancreas into dangerous overtime. However, the right milk, selected with clinical precision and deployed with specific biological timing, acts as a bulletproof blood sugar shield. Let us be honest, no beverage on earth can single-handedly reverse type 2 diabetes. But learning how to audit the grocery aisle is one of the fastest, cheapest weapons you can deploy today to flatten your post-meal glucose spikes and protect your blood vessels from arterial damage. Our mission is simple. We break down peer-reviewed clinical trials and translate the data into immediate, actionable strategies for real people. No marketing hype, just verified science. Breakthrough human trials published in the Journal of Dairy Science proved that drinking high-protein milk alongside a carbohydrate-heavy breakfast dramatically blunted the blood sugar spike compared to drinking water with the exact same meal. Today, we are ranking the top 5 milk choices for glycemic control, leading up to the single most powerful clinical protocol that changes how your body processes carbohydrates entirely. Number 5. Ultra-filtered or lactose-free milk. We begin at number 5 with ultra-filtered or lactose-free cow's milk. Standard milk floods your system with roughly 12 grams of lactose sugar per cup. Lactose is a fast-acting carbohydrate, and carbs are the primary fuel that drives your glucose monitor into the red zone. Ultra-filtered milks change the equation entirely. Advanced pressure filtration strips away the majority of lactose while concentrating the dairy protein. You get double the digestion-slowing protein and less than half the sugar. A study published in Nutrients confirmed that this concentrated milk protein significantly improves long-term glycemic markers and insulin sensitivity. Lactose-free variants work differently. Manufacturers introduce the enzyme lactase that pre-digests the sugar for you, making it gentle on a digestive system that directly impacts blood sugar stability. Think of someone managing early insulin resistance who loved their morning latte but dreaded watching the glucose monitor spike afterward. They simply swapped standard milk for unsweetened, ultra-filtered milk. Same routine, same rich latte, but a completely flat, controlled curve on the glucose meter. Number 4. Fermented dairy drinks, plain kefir and unsweetened yogurt. Number 4 shifts the biological fight directly into your digestive tract. Fermentation means billions of live bacteria have eaten through a massive portion of the milk's natural sugars before it ever touches your lips. But the benefit goes deeper than the nutrition label. These probiotics colonize your gut microbiome, and modern endocrinology now knows that your gut bacteria directly regulate systemic inflammation and peripheral insulin pathways. Large-scale reviews consistently link unsweetened fermented dairy to a dramatic drop in long-term metabolic complications. A randomized controlled trial in the Journal of Renal Nutrition evaluated probiotic-enriched fermented drinks in individuals managing active glucose disorders. Over 8 weeks, researchers reported significant improvements in inflammatory markers and fasting blood glucose compared to the control group. Picture someone who drank commercial fruit juice every morning thinking it was healthy. Fruit juice is naked liquid sugar with zero fiber or protein, a direct ticket to a glucose emergency. One tactical switch to a small glass of plain, unsweetened kefir traded that violent spike for a long-lasting metabolic buffer. Energy stabilized. Post-meal crashes vanished. Number 3. Unsweetened almond milk. Number 3 is the lightest option in the entire grocery store and the easiest immediate win for most people: unsweetened almond milk. The mechanism is straightforward. while standard cow's milk delivers roughly 5 grams of lactose sugar per 100 milliliters. Unsweetened almond milk drops that to less than 1 gram. When you introduce almost zero sugar, your pancreas does not have to panic, and your body requires virtually no insulin response. A systematic review in Nutrients confirmed that ultra-low carbohydrate plant alternatives cause a negligible impact on post-meal glucose levels. One honest caveat: because almond milk is mostly water, it delivers less than 1 gram of protein per serving. Protein is mandatory for maintaining lean muscle mass, your body's primary sink for burning excess glucose. Use unsweetened almond milk as a brilliant low-sugar mixer for coffees, teas, and cooking, but never rely on it as your primary protein source. Number 2, unsweetened soy milk. Number 2 is clinically considered the heavyweight all-rounder of the alternative milk aisle: unsweetened soy milk. Soy milk delivers a rare double win. First, it stays low in carbohydrates at just 2 to 3 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters. Second, it is one of the only plant-based milks that delivers a complete high-quality protein profile matching the amino acid score of animal dairy. That dense protein significantly slows gastric emptying, ensuring nutrients trickle into your bloodstream rather than flooding it all at once. A gold standard meta-analysis pooling dozens of randomized controlled trials revealed that regular soy protein intake significantly lowers total cholesterol and harmful LDL cholesterol. This matters critically because cardiovascular disease is statistically the #1 threat to individuals with type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance destroys blood vessels, and soy milk contains compounds that actively protect those vascular walls. A separate 8-week trial also showed that substituting dairy protein with soy protein produced a measurable improvement in HbA1c, your critical 3-month blood sugar average. Number 1, the Strategic Protein Preload Protocol. Finally, number 1. This is the apex strategy in modern metabolic literature, and it is not a secret brand or an exotic ingredient. The single most powerful weapon you can deploy today is a precise scientific timing sequence known as the protein preload. The instructions are exact. Take a small glass, roughly 150 to 200 milliliters, of an unsweetened high-protein milk, such as ultra-filtered dairy or soy milk. Drink it exactly 10 to 15 minutes before your fork touches any carbohydrates, bread, rice, or grains in your meal. When that liquid protein hits your digestive tract solo, it triggers an immediate cascade of gut hormones, specifically GLP-1 and GIP. These hormones force your stomach to dramatically slow its emptying rate, while simultaneously prompting your pancreas to release insulin early and with maximum efficiency, long before the actual sugar arrives. The clinical outcomes are staggering. A landmark trial in the Nutrition Journal demonstrated that a modest protein preload before a high-carbohydrate breakfast caused peak blood sugar levels to plunge dramatically and kept glucose stable for several hours afterward. You do not have to surrender the foods you love. You simply change the sequence of how your body meets them. It is a completely free, scientifically verified metabolic lever that puts you back in control of your biology. Number 5, ultra-filtered cow's milk for concentrated protein without the lactose load. Number 4, plain kefir to deploy active probiotics into the gut glucose fight. Number 3, unsweetened almond milk to eliminate hidden liquid sugars from your daily routine. Number 2, unsweetened soy milk to protect your heart vessels while stabilizing your numbers. And number 1, use any of these high-protein milks as a strategic 10-minute preload before meals to completely flatten the carbohydrate curve. Your metabolism responds instantly to smarter, science-backed choices. Which of these 5 options are you planning to try first? Drop it in the comments. We read every single one. If this gave you a practical tool you can use today, hit the like button, subscribe so our next breakdown finds you, and share this with someone managing diabetes or insulin resistance. Taking control is not about a miracle cure. It is about one honest, doable choice, repeated daily. You just mastered 5 of them.